Happy Thursday.
Say what?
Where are you guys been? What y'all been doing? So, hey, everybody, my good friend Scott Akers is here. Yay!
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thanks so much
So
for
glad
coming.
you're here, Scott.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you
Cool.
to Kaiser Capos. We're so excited right now. We have a video that ours has gotten traction. It's over 94,000 views. We're really pumped about that. Please check into that. Other things we want to thank Action Sound for everything they do for the local musicians. Also, thank you to Leafwize and to Brand X Land for sponsoring us. And if you'd like to be a sponsor, just say hi in the comments and let us know how to get in touch with you.
Yeah, and by the way, Medea Ritchie is a singer-songwriter. She happens to be a realtor that specializes in land. So she is supporting this show, and we are so great to have her. And
Yeah,
so anyway,
thanks big time for that.
if you see Brand X Land and Ranch, that's where you want to go and get your stuffs.
Yes, yes, yes.
And mostly, thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
And thank you for being here.
Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you.
Cool.
So do you want to kick off the music with the song?
That'd be
Might
great.
as well,
Might as
right?
Yeah.
I think that's
That'd
why
be
the
great.
people like us to play
Yeah.
songs.
Oh yeah, here
Yeah.
comes the music.
Yeah. Well, this one's in G. This is for Andrew over here, because he's gonna
I might mess it up
run.
for you.
No, you're not gonna mess. It's gonna be
Okay.
great.
Okay.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Naomi, let me walk with you down the road unknown. We'll cast our fortunes together until we find the place that you call home. Naomi, let me walk with you through the world, sometimes unkind. If we work this together, we might build something better. Ah, come on, put your hand in mine. Where you go, I will go. Your family will be mine. Where you stay, I will stay. With God as my witness, together we will leave. We will leave this place behind. They say taking the first step is the hardest part. So many things we don't understand. It's been so long since I felt this in my heart. Are you ready to run? Will you take my hand? Naomi, will you walk with me through the hands of time? Where two travel together, heavy loads are so better. Come on as we go down the line. Naomi, can I walk with you through the world unknown? We'll cast our fortune together until we find the place that you call home.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
Groovy, man.
Naomi. Hey,
Sorry
man.
about
singing,
that.
Singing in the
I
cave.
found that FX button and I'm trying to, well, you know.
Yeah, we try to use those effects.
That sounded great, Scott.
Hey man, so I love you're like it's a good time You know?
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. It's a good time, not a bad time.
No,
That's
I
good.
mean, but we a lot of songwriters they focus on, sorrow.
Right.
And I like to
Right.
have a really good, nice, meaningful song that's uplifting.
Well, good. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good job.
Yeah, I mean, I think it probably those just come out sometimes that way, sometimes sorrowful, and all in between. But I do like that kind of bouncy feel.
Yeah.
On a lot of things. I've
Cool.
always been attracted to that.
So early on, I mean, what brought you to getting involved in the music? When did that happen for you?
I think I was lucky. My parents, they weren't musicians per se, but they both they loved music. So radio, records, everything was on. And I can remember driving around in the car and just hearing
Singing.
all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. And I remember I think it was something probably like Santo and Johnny. It was like Sleepwalk. But I remember listening to that and just like the hair standing up
Cool.
on my arms going, wow, what is this? And I mean, I was kind of hooked. And then it was just from there following paths. What do I like? What do I like?
Now, so did you join a band immediately, or were you always a solo and then you
No, it's always been.
collaborated?
It was always with a band mostly.
Yeah.
So joining the band, friends, like you say, middle school is like, hey, come play this party, and we
Cool.
probably had 6 songs set. This is probably Brown Sugar, Jumping Jack
yeah.
Flash,
Oh,
Smoke
yeah.
on the Water, Kiss, Black Diamond, and maybe Whole Lot of Love and Communication Breakdown. And they probably made us play them like 4 times.
Yeah.
that
Okay.
night.
Can you play them again? I love it.
Yeah, and that's all we knew.
great.
But that was it.
That's awesome. I love to hear people's stories and how they came to wherever we are now in this crazy music
yeah.
industry. It's odd.
So did you start writing in junior high as well, or was that later?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I started writing just because I wanted to. I thought that's what you got to do. And I think a lot of the bands I liked at that time, of course, people wrote their own stuff, and you're just like, yeah, we want to do this. So yeah, I did.
That's awesome.
They weren't good.
Do you play
They
any?
weren't
Yeah, I was
good.
going to say, do you
No.
play any of them anymore? No, you've grown
Probably
beyond.
most of them. No, I did play her one the other day. It was horrible. What she said. Well, what did you do? And it was bad, but I remembered it. But yeah, those are the things you look back on, and maybe you change them, or maybe it leads you to something else. And
It's
Right.
nostalgia, right? It's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
at least
yeah.
you go down
Yeah.
memory lane, like what was going on in your
Yeah.
life when that happened, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool because I'll write a song and I'll remember, man, I first played these chords on the piano when I was X amount of years old or whatever, and I think how that has morphed into whatever it is nowadays, and you can still feel those feelings if you remember when you first wrote the song. And in fact, there's some songs are so emotional. Sometimes I don't visit them anymore because it's like that part of my life is gone. I don't want to know about it anymore.
Yeah, sometimes they were good to write them, but you don't want to go back to that place. And I know that feeling as well.
Okay, now's the time when we do a
Now's the
Kirbys
time.
song.
I think we need to do the song that's getting the heat right now on the Kaiser.
Okay, because when we did that video, it was like a brand new song, and so
Well, and I don't typically play 12 string on it,
why not?
but Ricky wanted me to play the 12 string, so I brought the 12.
I know he's
Actually, Ricky was just saying, I'm going to buy a 12
Sure.
string. He wants to buy a 12 string. So there's a few places, Ricky. I don't know where your plan is to go. But every time I see one in a pawn shop or anywhere, I go to it. And they're usually bad, out of tune. So, but this one and Kate's, she doesn't have a 12 string, but her 6 string and this 12 string both came from Action Sound.
I played a 12 string on one gig,
You did,
and
didn't
I said
you?
no.
Did it was it good? It wasn't. It didn't work.
And then I said,
I was just like,
no.
ow. Yeah, it didn't work. So this song started, do you get songs like in the shower sometimes or inopportune moments and you're like, oh, that's good. I'm going to go down and figure what that is. And then you go down and you're like, why? Why did I think of...
I like it.
That is painful just for me to do it. So then you get this tool
Thank you, Kaiser.
and you're like, oh, this will be easier.
Mine's shinier than yours. I'll stop talking now. Do it again.
Yeah. So that's a lot easier to me. I don't know.
I like it.
Whatever. All right. So this is We All Need Love. And I'll try to remember all the words.
You can do it.
Do I need to get a little bit more than that? Is that
You're
good?
doing good.
I don't mind, I'll be fine. I got a lot to say about what's going on. Please don't fight, it's alright. Everybody's got the right to carry on. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. And if we fight, we just might gain a deeper understanding of our love. Please be hard, smart, and guard your heart. For the bitter broken can never get enough. Never get enough. Never enough. The bitter broken can never get enough. Because we all need love. We all need love. We all need love. We all need love. Cause take it all, I won't fall. If that's what it takes to get you through the night. Be sure that your heart is pure. In your compassion you can truly be a light. Be a light. Be a light. In your compassion you can surely be a light. 'Cause we all need love. We all need love.
Yay.
Whee! Thank
Cool,
you.
man.
I just had to close my eyes on that one and listen. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's chill,
So
man. It's a
nice.
good message for the times. You know
Doggone it.
what?
There's
you
the
didn't
effect. There's
You know,
no effect.
Everybody here is really in tune with their vocals, and it'd be fine just to do the thing dry. You know, it's all right. Who cares?
I go back. It's a 50-50 chance, ladies and
This
gentlemen.
is called a DIY podcast live stream, where Kate and Andy do everything. I did clean the toilets before.
We're so glad you're with us. Sorry, buttons.
Oh my goodness,
fun. It's a fun.
Oh,
It's a fun button.
it's a fun time.
Fun,
yeah.
fun.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. But anyway, you can come up and join us in person at 7:00 on Thursdays.
Yes, that's right.
The
You're
door
welcome.
is open.
And it's still open. Thank you for those of you that showed up.
Yeah, and if you didn't, that's okay too, because you're watching online.
So you still showed up, but you just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened was we started live streaming, and then people got really like, oh, I can watch from my living room. I don't have to go to Big Sandy, and so now they don't really come up here much anymore. But
I can remember winning something at the live stream.
Yeah.
You
used to
did?
have the
Oh,
the
wow,
drawing.
that's right. Once in a while we do
we'd
the
put
drawing.
in, and I remember being in the audience and said, if you're an audience member, here you go. We'll pull you in. And I was, I win. I never win. And I did.
Well,
what'd you win? Do you remember?
I did. It was gummies from
CBD gummies.
CBD gummies
gummies,
from
okay.
your
Leafwize,
company,
yes.
Leafwize, and
Very neat.
that was back
A couple
probably
years ago.
pre-COVID or
Special
maybe
thanks
right
to
around that, or
Mark
maybe
and
Was it?
mid-COVID, or when you guys could first do it
21
again
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it was a while back.
been a
So y'all
minute.
been doing this a little while. It's
We've
great,
been-
great
I've been doing
thing.
this a while.
This is a great thing.
you think
Good,
it'd be
I'm so
better by
glad.
now?
We're
Yeah, you
glad
think
you're
we
doing
would have
it.
improved.
We love the reverb or not, as long as you're doing it.
Oh, man. Scott, bail us out.
Yeah, bail
All
us
right,
out.
We wanna hear another one.
can y'all help me sing this one?
Yeah.
This one you're asking about writing. This is one of those special ones because there's only 3 chords. So I'm kidding. It is a 3-chord song, but that's all that was
Great
there.
songs
Sometimes
are
it's
three
all
chords.
it
That was
needs.
it. Yeah. So, but all right. When you're alone on Sunday morning, it's a hard, hard place to be. Sunday silence sings much louder than the other days of the week. The tick-tock of my wooden clock on the mantle against the wall brings me back to days of love and hope, where my heart felt right at home. Can you ooh that one with me? Ooh. Ooh. Well, you rang me up this morning to see if my head was on right. I guess I'd mention that I had a drinking date down with a bottle of Treaty Oak last night. Thanks for leaving your phone on, just in case I got sideways when my thoughts and the alcohol started brawl. But how would I know that I could hear your calming voice? You never answer that line at all. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I thought I might go back to church this morning, hoping God would understand why I do the things the way I done, like an ostrich with his head in the sand. Overthinking the cause and thinking over the loss. I can't seem to make no heads or tails of it all. Well, that's the way it goes when you take your hands off the plow alone on Sunday morning once more. Ooh. When you're alone on Sunday morning, it's a hard, hard place to be. Sunday silence whispers so much louder than the other days of the week. The tick-tock of my wooden clock on the mantle against the wall brings me back to days of love and hope, where my heart felt right at home. Ooh, alone on Sunday morning. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Beautiful. Love it.
See, I can see it. I can
Just makes
see
me
you.
happy. I mean,
Yeah.
Just
And the clock and the whole, I mean, it's cool.
good visuals.
You brought us in your world.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
That was great.
Very cool. I
Yeah.
like that a lot.
So you guys, we can't do the show without your sponsors. We can't do it without you guys watching, and we can't pay Scott without tips. So please use the tip jars. Just tell it like it is, babe.
We'll take the money. We'll take the money any way you can give it. No, we have PayPal. We have
all on. It should show up on the description.
And I also put Venmo, and I put my Venmo so that we can.
And you can also just go to the kirbysmusic.com and scroll down, and there's a donation button, and just you can put a little note for Scott, and we'll
Absolutely.
we'll send it right
Hey,
to you.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Of course, of course. Yeah, in this day and age, it's like I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get into the meat and
You
potatoes.
ready to get into it?
Yeah, you ready,
You
Scott?
want to get into it?
I'm ready.
Let's get
I'm
into
ready.
it.
I'm ready.
This is it.
So I went ahead and canceled. I went back to the basic Spotify subscription because my friends, they can't get 1,000 streams. They're not going to get paid in it. So why would I put my money in there?
Yeah.
She's
And so
getting into it.
I'm getting into it.
You did well. That's you casting your monetary no vote for
Yeah,
them.
I
That's
would
it.
rather spend that money buying T-shirts and CDs and music directly from my friends.
Good point.
Than pay the $12 or $14 a month to not have ads. I can still listen to my friends. I just have to sit through the ads. I can do that, but
Are the ads what pays for
Yeah,
it?
well, I think too. I remember, of course, growing up, radio. I always had to sit through the ads.
Right.
yeah.
But which I don't like now. Doing it. But you're right.
You're
It's
really mad when you
yeah,
can't
you can get
fast
used to it. Of course, you had your cassette player too, just to record
Oh,
the
yeah.
songs you wanted.
But if you wrote some of those music for the ads, then you'd be like, hey,
Yeah,
what
like
do
play it again, play it again.
Play that again.
Let's play it again. Yeah.
It's a weird world.
So if one of my friends has a song that comes out, I try to stream it at least 4 or 5 times the first day, and then try to put it in my playlist so that it plays. You know, but I can just sit through the ads. I don't need to pay the premium.
Right.
If they're not gonna, because this whole 1,000 streams and then we pay you thing, bogus.
What?
well, and they're paying you such a large amount too.
I know.
right, yeah.
Yeah. In the first place, it's like 0.00000 whatever.
No.
Do you have a T-shirt, Scott?
I'm wearing one, but I don't
mean,
have
like
one.
one with your
I
name
have
on
one
it.
on. I have one on,
I
but
do
I
know how they work.
I do. I wear it.
I am willing to learn.
We need to get some.
I don't, and I do, and I I'm kind of new to the game of doing things solo right now. I've played with a lot of bands. I played up until about 10 years ago a lot. When we moved to East Texas, I thought I'm just going to play and I'll play behind people. So I haven't concentrated on those kind of things, which you really have to do these days to.
Yeah.
To,
Well, I was
to
just
get
looking.
out
I
there
was
and make some
looking to
money.
try to put some, my T-shirt on. I was going to wear my Scott Akers
Yeah.
T-shirt.
No,
I'm like, I don't have
I
one.
don't. No. And I know you're really good about that because I see you and I hear you every time. So I'm going
Yeah.
to support
she's-
whoever's local, which
she's
is
good.
nice.
Yeah, that's my whole wardrobe.
Well, Scott, you got another one over there you want to show us?
Yeah, do you want to do a Kirbys
wanna
one
do a
first?
Kirbys
Yeah,
one?
we're getting
Okay.
suited. Yeah, do a Kirbys one. I can listen. Yeah.
trying to give you something simple, not trying to impress, just making sure you know I'm able to truly comprehend. 'Cause the world needs to wake up and stop trying to break us. And the world needs to shape up to the dreams they try to break up. What's so important? What hits home for you, my friend? Where are you going, brother? Why don't you take your sister's hand? 'Cause the world needs to wake up and stop trying to break up. And the world needs to shape up to the dreams they try to shake up. So come together again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Andrew Kirby. And the effects.
Are off. Just like that. I think I had a little much on your vocals. I don't know.
I don't care.
Somebody will say something.
Oh, it sounds
That's all good.
great.
I love to hear the criticism, you guys, as long as it doesn't hurt my feelings.
As long as it doesn't hurt
As
my
long as
feelings.
it's not about me. I love to hear
As
it.
I
long
love
as
to
it's
hear
not
the
about me. That's a
criticism.
good- I need your criticism as long as it's not about me.
So true.
All right, Scott,
So
give us
true.
another one.
All
man.
right, this I'm not sure what key anymore because I'm using, of course, my
Kaiser,
capo, and I just had to move it up because vocal wise and everything else.
Now,
And
you
these are
said
the-
special thanks to Stacy. on
yeah, I
that,
think
right?
Stacy.
Straight from the guy.
Yes,
you
I think
know,
this is
over there.
from a Hotel Drifter show way back, and
Excellent.
they brought some stuff. This one, a little bit different feel. This is just different, lots of different influences.
I
so
love
I'll
it.
do this
I
one.
love it.
Hopefully, I'm not on two now, but here we go. When you ask me how I love you, if I pause, don't be concerned. I spend my daytimes thinking of you. I dream of you when nighttime comes. You're like the movement of the ocean, the ebb and flow of seven seas, the ever-changing yet familiar. Come let your love wash over me. You know I love you. Reason one, you walk, you talk, you touch, you kiss, the strength you show throughout each day, whatever comes your way. Reason two is every little thing you do. Girl, you got a hold of me. I'm glad I got a hold of you too. You bring me calm when storms are rolling. Just your smile can set me free. Your gentle words change my direction. When my head's spinning near the brink, whether we're walking in the sunshine or cloudy days obscure the view, I'm feeling like I won the lottery. Walking this earth this time is you. You know I love you. Reason one, you walk, you talk, you touch, you kiss, way you took throughout each day. Nothing seems to go your way. Reason two is every little thing you do. Girl, you got a hold of me. Glad I got a hold of you too. You know I love you. I'm glad to walk this earth same time as you do. Barefoot in socks or boots, trail runners, snowshoes, sandals and loafers too. Girl, I'm glad to walk this earth same time as you. Girl, I'm glad to walk this earth with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was slick.
I
Thank you.
love
Thank
that
you.
song.
Man, I
Well,
can
thank
hear.
you.
And I won't say, but I heard the Beatles. I heard Elvis Costello. I heard, Eric Clapton. I mean, that was really
It's sweet.
rich. I really
Well,
loved
thank
that.
you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
I love
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it. Thank you.
Beautiful.
So where do people follow you again? I know we went over this once before,
Yeah,
but we
well,
need to go again.
my interweb footprint is very small. Really, Facebook.
Because you're
Scott,
in real life.
Scott Akers Music at Facebook. Yeah, and I have, there's
Okay.
a few things on YouTube, and I'm doing some studio stuff. This is really just it's me tracking acoustic stuff now.
Nice.
I'm playing, of course, I'm playing pedal steel and guitar with the Hotel Drifters and some other guys.
Cool.
So we've got things on Spotify
Yeah.
there, but this is mostly just kind of a DIY thing right now. But Scott Akers Music, if you want to come out, usually right now about every Friday night I'm playing at Doc Cellar in Chandler.
Got it.
Most Fridays now for the next couple of months.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And that's good. Then around town.
Be sure and continue to check out any live music when you can, and continue to support the scene. Thank you so much. We love you. And any other last words?
Hey, thank you. And y'all support your local music. Come out and support the Kirbys and always their podcast and wherever they're playing. Make sure you go out and see them. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks,
Thanks,
you, brother.
Scott.
Have a good one.